TV and motion pictures, Lynn Redgrave. From the Back to Life, Charlotte Ray. From the comedy stage, Louis Anderson. From the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Little Richard. From Airwolf, Jan Michael Vincent. From films and TV series, Mike Connors. From the LA Lakers, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. From Hotel, Heidi Bohey. And from the Center Square, Mr. Television, Milton Berle. They are the new Hollywood Square. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Shadow Stevens. And welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. Welcome to our guest celebrities. You all look resplendent. Milton, you've never looked better sitting there in the center square. Welcome.
Well, thank you very much. I'm glad. I wrote that, you know.
We have two talented people up here who would like to make some money and hang out with the stars. On my left, our returning champion. She is an insurance policy analyst from New Orleans, Dee Dee Alton. Welcome, Dee Dee.
Thank you.
Good luck on the show today. She collects earrings. These, yesterday you had some wrenches on Friday. You hang out here. These are handcuffs, yes. These are skeletons.
Right.
Good.
My Halloween specials.
Yes, if I were Milton Berle, I'd make a joke out of that. And we will as the show goes on. Good luck on the show today.
Thank you.
On your right, the challenger, Michael Weiner, is here. Welcome, Michael.
Hello, John.
Michael is a waiter, and he wants to make some money on the Hollywood Square.
Absolutely.
Good luck to both our players. How do you make money here? Well, the object of the game is to win a tic-tac-toe. 3 squares across, down, or diagonally would acquire the most squares you can. The number of squares you win any one game, you win. $500 in cash. Whoever wins the most money at the end of the show will have a chance to drive away in one of these beautiful Mazdas. Aha! As always, our challenges start. Remember, the way you win a square is by determining if the celebrity is giving a correct answer. Pick a square. Michael, let's get started.
I'm going to start with the best, Milton Berle.
Milton, the one and only Mr. Television. You're still at it today, as we see in this tape clip from your new home video, Milton Berle, A Night at La Cage.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to... I heard that remark, lady. I heard that. I heard what you just said. I'm giving menopause a bad name. Thank you very much. Very funny, very funny. Now I remember you, lady. You heckled me about 20 years ago. I never forget a dress.
A Night at La Cage, Milton Berle, home video. Now, Milton, because we know that you have been the king and queen of television for so long, look down in front of you here, center stage. We have 3 lovely ladies. Well, I shouldn't say it that way, because 2 of them are guys, Milton. From Lou Paciocco's La Cage aux Folles nightclub here in Hollywood. Can you tell which is the real live girl? Don't they look lovely?
This question is a drag. Which is 2?
Only one is the real live girl.
Only one is the real live girl. I have 7. I say the blonde.
The blonde, you're saying. All right, Michael, your turn to agree or disagree. He says, which one? I think he means the really blonde, right? You mean the girl?
This one.
In blue.
This one in blue.
The blue blonde.
Yes, the blue blonde.
Michael, he says the blue blonde is the only girl. It's only a half-hour show, Michael.
I'll agree with you.
You agree. Ladies or guys, help us out. I'm sorry, Circle gets the square. Allow me to thank these ladies. Wayne Smith, Jennifer Palazzo, and Pia Van Doren. Thank you, ladies.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, John. I blew my wig.
Circle gets a square. Over to you, Dee Dee, our reigning champion.
I'll take the lovely Lynn Redgrave.
Lynn, way up there at the top. Lynn, to really get your makeup to set properly, you should spray your face with something after you've done. With what?
Absolutely crazy glue. No, crazy good. Water.
With water, Dee Dee?
Yes.
I agree.
You bet. Very light mist of water. Circle gets a square. Over to you, Michael.
Charlotte Ray for the block.
Charlotte Ray. Charlotte, we're going to be seeing you on an HBO special, The Worst Witch, and it airs Halloween week. We'll look forward to that.
Thank you.
Yes. This would be for the block, Michael. Listen up. True or false? The Roman Emperor Nero quit his job to become a singer. Charlotte?
Well, he opened for Milton at Caesar's Palace. The original Caesar's Palace. No. Ask the question one more time, quickly.
True or false? The Roman Emperor Nero quit his job to become a singer.
False.
She says false, Michael. This would be for the block.
I'll have to agree with her.
No, it's true. And you can't earn that yourself. Back to you, Dee Dee.
Charlotte Ray for the win, please.
Charlotte Ray, we're back to you. Charlotte, the University of California offers a number of courses on sex education. In this day and age of enlightenment and liberation, are they popular with students?
Oh, yes, especially those who do lots and lots and lots of homework.
Sex education, is it popular today? This would be for the win.
Absolutely, yes.
He says yes, Dee Dee.
I'll agree.
You got it. $500 in cash. Circle gets a square. She knows about education. Dee Dee, $500 for you. Michael, no money yet, but right after these messages, we're going to play our secret square game. You get a chance to make some money, plus maybe take a nice trip somewhere. We'll be right back. Stay with us, everybody. Game number 2, as always, our secret square game, and the player who chooses that square could win this. Shadow.
A trip to the Bahamas. For the vacation of a lifetime, we'll fly you and a guest round trip to the beautiful beaches of the Caribbean on Eastern Airlines. Eastern, the leader in service to all the Americas. And you'll stay at the Xanadu Beach and Marina Resort. Enjoy elegant water view accommodations with private balconies, water sports, tennis, gourmet dining, and nightly entertainment, all from the Xanadu Beach and Marina Resort.
Let's reveal our secret square to a home audience only. And back to the game. When we last left off, Michael, it is your turn. Pick a square.
I'll go with Little Richard.
Little Richard, we loved you in Down and Out in Beverly Hills.
Thank you.
You were so good. We miss your singing. There's a new album coming out, I hear?
Yes, I have a new one coming out on Warner Brothers in October.
And it's called? Little Richard.
Lifetime Friend.
Yeah. Little? Nobody calls you Little. Okay. Look, a hot oil fire has erupted in the skillet. What should you do?
You
got a hot oil fire that's burning in your kitchen.
I think you should go out for dinner.
That can't seriously be your answer.
Yes, that is my answer.
Your kitchen is burning down. Your kitchen is burning down. What would you do? There's the fire there.
Take some sugar.
Put some sugar on the fire, Michael.
You know, John, I happen to have some sugar, too, up here.
Oh, that's a long story. We'll get back to that later. Yes, go ahead. Sugar on the fire, Michael.
I agree.
No. Wait, come on. Put baking soda on it. Circle gets a square. Over to you, Dee Dee.
Oh, Uncle Milty, please.
Uncle Milty, the one and only Mr. Television. Uncle Milty, how long does a person have to be missing before being declared legally dead?
If it's a Jewish family, 1 meal. How long does he have to be missing to be legally dead? Is that right?
Yeah, he's gone away. No one knows where he is. How long do you say, okay, he's gone?
I'd say 7 or 8 years.
7 or 8 years. Dee Dee?
I'll agree.
Yeah, 7 years. How'd you know that? Very nice. Circle gets a square. No, your circle is working. We're fine. We've had some mechanic, but it's working. Over to you, Michael.
It's better than my brother, because he's not working.
Michael, your turn.
I'll go with Louis Anderson, the block.
Louis Anderson, one of the brightest young comedians around.
You know what? Isn't it interesting that he's going to use me as a block?
Yeah. but when you stand up and explain what you mean, we can't really see you up
They
there.
can't see me. People in Iowa can see me.
Right. Louis, if you are an average human being, which is questionable, you have about 28 pounds of it in your body. What?
Lunch. You know, I wanted to mention I was on Lynn is on the Weight Watchers program, and I was on that for a while. But you know, the 5 fish, 3 beef, and a liver, I didn't know that was a weekly deal. I gained 90 pounds the first week. No, if you're the average person, it is fat.
He says fat. Michael, this will be for the block.
Disagree.
Good for you. It's bones. X gets a square. You got the block. Over to you, Didi. Take a square.
Lynn Redgrave.
Lynn, the secret square. Oh, boy. Didi, this is for the trip to the Bahamas. Almost $3,000. You ever been there before?
I spent a lot of time in the Bahamas. I love it there.
Well, then why should you go back?
Because I want to.
Good. All right, Didi, good luck. Who was the president who signed the controversial 55-mile-an-hour speed limit into law? Was it Richard Nixon, Jimmy Carter, or Ronald Reagan, Lynn?
I think it was Tricky Dicky Nixon.
Richard Nixon, Didi, for the trip to the Bahamas.
I'll agree.
Pack your bags. Here we spare no expense. You're going to the Bahamas. Congratulations. Plus, Circle gets a square. Michael, what do you have to do here?
I have to block.
Yeah, you're in trouble. Do something.
I'll go Charlotte Ray.
Charlotte Ray, save us here, Charlotte. There is a lady standing in New York Harbor who has been carrying a torch for over 100 years. What is her official name? Charlotte.
Ruth Berkowitz? Miss Ruth Berkowitz. Well, it's pretty obvious. I think it's the Statue of Liberty.
She says it is called the Statue of Liberty. This will be for the block, Michael.
I agree.
No. Specifically, the liberty enlightening the world. Liberty enlightening the world. So, can't give you that. Oh, it has to earn it yourself. Over to you, Didi.
I'll try Charlotte Ray for
You
the win.
betcha. Good game player. Charlotte, what famous personality said these words? I shall return.
Lucille Ball.
And she just keeps coming back. She has a new series this fall, of course. I shall return.
I know because I was old enough to remember General MacArthur.
This will be for the game, Didi. General Douglas MacArthur.
Well, Charlotte says she's old enough to remember it. I'll have to agree with her.
Yeah, you got it. Circle gets a square. Another $500. Whoa. Didi, you're doing just fine. Michael, no money yet, but right after these messages, you have one more chance to make some money here on the Hollywood Squares. We'll be right back for our final game. See who can get that car right after this. Welcome back. Future contestants for the new Hollywood Squares are chosen directly from our studio audience. So if you'd like tickets, please write to us. Tickets, Hollywood Squares, Burbank, California, 91523. And hopefully you'll be as good an audience as these people here today from New Hampshire. Now, in case we don't get to complete our last game, at the sound of the horn, we'll finish that question. Each X and O will be worth $100. And let's get started. Michael, you ought to earn some money here. Pick a square.
I'll go with Uncle Milty.
Uncle Milty.
Yeah! Shout out.
Uncle Milty, true or false?
Yes.
It takes the average mouse about 5 seconds to mate.
Well, in that case, I don't feel so bad. What was it? What was the question?
It takes the average mouse about 5 seconds to mate. True or false?
You dirty rat. Let me see. That's true.
He says true, Michael.
I agree.
Yeah, he knows about that kind of stuff. X gets a square. Milton, we'll have to ask you to hold up your X because our brand new electronics aren't working right. So if you'll hold up your X, That's right.
Your what?
Your ex.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And over to you, Dee Dee.
Oh, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, please.
Kareem. Kareem, stand up, take a bow. No, okay, no.
Got to pass on that.
Okay. Kareem, here's one for our feline fanciers. When one cat approaches another cat and makes nose-to-nose contact, what does it mean?
Jump ball.
Not that kind of cat.
Let me see. I do believe it means that they're trying to get acquainted.
They're trying to get acquainted, Dee Dee.
I have 3 cats. They all seem to be well acquainted and touch noses often, so I'll agree.
I have they like each other. I think that's close enough. Yeah, you agree. Circle gets a square. Over to you, Michael.
Jan Michael Vincent.
Jan Michael Vincent. Remember, you have an ex. Uncle Miller said, Jan Michael Vincent. Jan, according to New Woman magazine, which you, of course, read a lot, I'm sure, placing postage stamps on various areas of the face is a good idea when you want to, what?
Mail yourself? Put yourself in the mail?
Put postage stamps on your face does something for your face, I guess. When you want to, what?
Clear your skin, I don't know.
Clear your skin, he says with great authority.
I'll have to disagree on that.
Good for you. Temporarily smooth out the skin. So I don't think cleared up will be the same. X gets the square.
Aloe vera works very well.
Yeah. Now, remember, Uncle Milky has an X, Jan has an X. Dee Dee?
Mike Connors to block, please.
Yeah. Mike to block. The horn says that's our last question. This would be for the block because Uncle Milty has an X, but it keeps falling down.
I have a what?
You
dirty
savage.
You're supposed to keep your X up. Never mind. I can only play straight man for so long. Mike Connor's question. Dee Dee, here you go. This is our last question. An expert in the field of hospital guest relations has stated that in many hospitals, bad food is a thing of the past. Why, Mike?
Because the people who ate it are a thing of the past. Well, I imagine because they got too many complaints from the patients.
Because they got too many complaints. Let me explain. This would be for this game. We'll give you 3 in a row. They got too many complaints, he says.
I'll disagree.
Good for you. They're hiring outside chefs. Circle gets a square. That would be for the block. That's right. You're right. No, thank you for telling me no. That is the block. Now, let's add them up. We have 2 X's up there and 2 O's. However, Dee Dee has $1,000 by winning the first games. You're going after those Mazdas in just 1 minute, Dee Dee. First of all, let's say to Michael, you've made $200 in the Hollywood Squares. And you're a good game player. Thank you for joining us. We are parting here. Say goodbye to Michael. Dee Dee, let me explain something to you. On Friday, she tried one of our Cadillacs, which did not start. She won a game that day and won a key. But as you know, every week we have brand new cars. So this week, it's these beautiful Mazdas. Now, we've eliminated the least expensive Mazda, taking that key away because you picked a key last week. So you still have a 1 in 4 chance to win. Which one? Well, first of all, pick a 1 in 4 key. Pick a key to one of those beautiful cars. You don't have to close your eyes because you can't tell what the key is. Now, which car do you want to try? Will it be the RX-7? Will it be the 626 4-door? Will it be the 323? Or the 626 Sports Coupe? Which one do you want to try, Dee Dee?
Could I pass up an RX-7?
You bet. We'll be right back. The RX-7, Dee Dee, and the celebrity of her choice to see if that key fits that car. Stay with us. It's getting exciting now. We'll be right back. Here we are with Dee Dee Alton, and she's chosen Jan Michael Vincent, and Lynn Redgrave is her good luck celebrities, and this beautiful RX-7. Tell us about it, Shadow.
Completely new with high-level standard equipment, contoured bucket seats, full instrumentation, and a 5-speed transmission. The RX-7 sports car furnished by Mazda.
Thank you, Shadow Stevens. Now, on the count of 3, everybody help out. Audience and stars, got the key in the ignition. Get ready to turn it. 1, 2, 3. Well, it didn't start today, but here's the good news. Dee Dee, you'll be back on Tuesday, which is tomorrow, and then your chance will be 1 out of 3 of winning one of those cars if you win, right?
Right.
Good luck tomorrow. We want to say thank you to Heidi Bohe from Hotel for being on the show. We didn't get to her today, but Heidi, we'll ask you tomorrow. Come on back tomorrow.
Okay.
Thanks for joining us. Goodbye, everybody. See you tomorrow.
Some of our departing contestants will receive Junior Mints, the bite-sized mint with a big-sized taste, perfect as a refreshing snack or Halloween treat. Junior Mints from Nabisco. And the beat goes on with French Toast Sportswear by Lolly Tots. From jeans to jackets for girls and boys, tots to teens, French Toast kids are hot. Available at finer stores everywhere. And there's nothing like coming home to delicious homemade taste of ragu spaghetti sauce. Ragu. That's Italian.
If you like this, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more. And check out my Facebook page for other exciting content.